Coming up on another episode of Through the Turnstiles, visiting one of the most intimidating grounds in English football. A pint for breakfast. A music composer in the away end, taking great pride with the flag of having poor hygiene. Shocking defending and some away end limbs. Millwall fans reminding the most famous Leeds supporter to the Leeds fans. A very angry Millwall fan who fancies taking on the entire Leeds away end. And the iconic chant where you need to hold your breath. We visit the Den, the fortress of the club that has one of the most intimidating fans in England, Millwall. Today they host a club that have a fan base that is essentially the northern version of themselves, Leeds United. And the fans kick off when they play each other, but they are 193 miles apart from each other. Some people would even call this fixture a rivalry. But rivalries are typically defined by close proximity, often historical, sometimes political, sometimes religious. So why is this considered a rivalry? Well, to look at this politically, the rivalry all starts from both clubs being one of the most hated, which they both take pride in, like Millwall singing "No one likes us, we don't care," and Leeds United, who were described back in the 70s to play very dirty football. As a result, the firms take a big liking to being hated, and they often like to also be competitive on essentially who is the baddest hooligan on match day, involving fans getting into fights, arrests, hospitalised, you name it. Historically, it dates back to a typical North versus South divide, but also the head-to-head constant battles they had in League One on their path of the Championship promotion post-2010. It's controversial, and a lot of people express discontent with it. But these clubs have been deprived from the Premier League and have not resorted to the more modern code of behaviour that has been installed into Premier League fans. The old values are dying out, but these two fierce firms are keeping the past alive. Like it or not, this fixture is a representation of what football once was before it became a finance and equity competition. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, it's just part of the old game, and it's still in the year 2023. I am nervous to attend this kind of fixture due to the hostility we will probably stumble into, but it's something definitely to experience. Let's also be real. In this kind of fixture, you could be risking your life a bit. It's no exaggeration, these two sides do kick off. But this is why I do Through the Turnstiles, which, by the way, welcome to another episode of my series Through the Turnstiles. If you're new to this channel, then please hit the subscribe button, give the video a like. Don't forget to also follow me on Instagram. Links in the description will be below. It's an exciting fixture to go to. And to be honest, I was very lucky that I managed to somehow find 2 seated tickets. But yeah, I feel like I've spoken enough. Let's get going to the game. A 12 o'clock early kickoff in a very cloudy day. A peaceful looking alleyway in contrast to the ones we'll see soon in Lewisham. And as you can see from my face, I am definitely not built for midday kickoffs. But here we are at East Finchley Station, just a 3-minute wait for the tube, and our tube arrives just like that. I mean, you're probably thinking I'm mad. Why do I dedicate myself so much to just going to these championship games? Well, did you know in 2015 the championship was actually the 4th most watched league in the world? Furthermore, in the opening weekend of the championship of this season, this was the most watched on Sky Sports ever, with an average of 631,000 viewers across all 4 matches, up to 77% compared to last season. And with such popularity of the beautiful game, and with such demand to watch it, you can sometimes find yourself in situations where you missed a game, and it's going to make you feel bummed out. It could be that you are at work. You could be on holiday where you cannot find a single place, be it a bar or restaurant, that isn't showing the game. You could be living abroad and miss the English broadcast. Or, just like me, you could be a bit skeptical about the internet. I mean, let's not beat around the bush on this one, yeah? We'll stream a game online. Do not lie to yourself and say you never do. And what's the relevance of all this? Well, I use NordVPN. NordVPN allows you to change your IP address, making it harder to track you on the internet, and it protects your IP address as well. And by doing so, that also secures your privacy online. Now, this also works as a benefit because let's say that you are abroad and you really want to watch your team play, but you can't find anywhere showing that game. Well, fear not. All you need to do is go on NordVPN, change your location, that's virtually, and boom, you can watch your team play. You can watch your team under the sun in sunny Spain and sunny Greece and not have to worry about anything at all, apart from your team possibly losing. And for all you rebels that like to stream the games online, and you know them struggles, yeah, when you click on the full screen and all them dodgy pop-ups start popping up. Well, with NordVPN, that gets rid of it all. Not just that either, but NordVPN can also protect you from hackers trying to hack into your system.
And the best part is, you can get a 2-year plan, plus 4 months free with a 30-day back money guarantee. You can get this special deal by clicking on the link below. Never again will you ever have to miss a game again.
We arrive at London Bridge, and in front of me is possibly the most Millwall-looking fan. He matches the entire dress code for it. A 2-man old Bill Army ready to break up any trouble. And I'm just waiting for my mate who happens to be a Leeds fan, and that should be very interesting. I mean, if he celebrates, I am going to pretend that I don't associate with him or know who he is. I've got to survive. Off the train and a one-way direction to the Lion's Den. Under the iconic, scary-looking bridge, you will see iconic graffiti, and if I was a Millwall fan, I'd be proud of that. That's intimidation right there. And we've officially made it to the ground. The Den. When I look at the Den, there's just one word that comes to my mind. Terrifying. The setting really suits the ground. With police cars everywhere and the place getting quite overcrowded, I think it's time that we made it way through the turnstiles and get to our seats. But before getting to our seats, I don't think a quick beer before midday would do us any harm. And this will be our seat for the next 90 minutes, where we actually have a perfect view of the away end Leeds fans. Don't worry, it's just the start of the game. You'll see a lot more of them in a sec. Rightfully so, Millwall fans have got every right to be annoyed. That was some sorry display of defending, and I've seen a better Millwall side than this on the day. I've got to say that I really rated the atmosphere, I rated the aggression, I rated the aggro, I rated everything about this fixture. A good result for Leeds, and Leeds fans will definitely be travelling really happily back to Yorkshire. Thank you again for watching this video. Thanks also to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. Please do check them out on the link in the description below. You have just watched another episode of a series I like to call Through the Turnstiles.